Hola y bienvenidos a una nueva entrega de Vamos a jugar a The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Y a ver dónde lo habíamos dejado, porque a veces esto es casi aleatorio. A ver para dónde vamos. Ah, hostia, que tenemos.
Tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Sí, teníamos lo de la muerte de Radovid. Uf. Vamos a hablar con este señor que es Grog.
Looking for Gregor.
You found him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Been expecting someone. Let's take a walk.
Nice job decorating your guard post.
By orders of our gracious and merciful ruler, the good king.
What was their crime?
One on the right, a peller from a village nearby. Gave some bloke the wrong advice. Bloke's mates informed on him. Neighbour held a grudge against the one on the left. Accused him of witchcraft.
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean folk hang for such offences?
Vamos al grano.
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
Take it it's about our cobbler friend. Yeah, he came through here on his way out. Didn't come back, though. Patrol went out yesterday. Reported an abandoned cart a ways off the road. Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Hold on. You got a pass? Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I got one.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
El carro del zapatero. Vamos a ver.
Bloody Baron's cold what he is, cause he's a beastly man. Gurgles, demon blood everyone. Fuck. Oh, am I prowling?
No! Watch it, you clod. Wow. Your eyes. These like me kitty cats. Try their hands at
I advise you well. Steer.
Uy, aquí hay alguien.
somebody nicked me dolly.
¿Quién es este señor?
Passes in the Novigrad. Won't find them cheap anywhere else.
Oh, you again. Looking for a pass? I got a special price for you.
No, no me interesa.
All right. See what I can do.
Got a foolproof method for exercising witches.
Hola, señor. Nada. Y aquí, quizá. Hola, señora. ¿Qué hace, señor? ¿Qué hace usted aquí? No. Está cerrado. ¿Puedo abrirlo? Ah, ahora. Sustentación. No, no me deja abrir esto. ¿Por qué? Pero se necesita una llave. Vale, vale. Pues si quiere usted quedar aquí, yo ningún problema. Me he quemado yo solo, tío.
Cart doesn't look damaged. Strange. Need to look around. Might find something. A shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right
Hola,
trail.
Juan, ¿qué tal? Buenas. A ver... Hoy apenas se me ve. ¿Cómo se nota que se está pillando a contraluz? Usas las huellas con sentidos de brujo.
Wonder where its wearer is. A shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right trail. Wonder where its wearer is. What's he doing here?
Shiny little.
Greetings.
Away go with you go. You did pick me.
Oh, zapatos.
I
¿Para
can
qué
see
quieres
that. Just wondering how those shoes is wound up here.
Here you did grow. Like the mushroom.
Ya claro, los zapatos no son setas, dime la verdad.
Shoes don't sprout from the ground. You see who left them behind here?
Speak no log. Oh, anger gets Og and Pog.
Og and Pog. Those your friends?
Finderinger's great Og Pog. Human finder on big suited cards. Suited big like so.
What did they do to this human?
Og Pog man's cover to take. They're over.
Do you eat him?
Nah, no. Body man's, stringy man's, blah. Oggy make man's suited make. Fog, Pog and Rog suited make.
¿Para qué quería un troll unos zapatos?
You even need shoes?
Suited on humans it is. Suited once Og, Pog and Log. Big lords trollers be. Like humans is.
Que te vaya bien.
So long. Troll cave must be nearby.
Rainbow yellow color.
Vamos a ver cómo vamos de alquimia. Limita considerablemente la duración del derribo, hipnosis y aturdimiento y ceguera. Esta está quemada. Botas osunas. Bueno, vamos a practicar un poco, vale.
Taller? Should have known. Who better to teach trolls how to cuss?
Geralt, my, been bloody years.
This hole.
Relax, Og. This bugger's an old friend of mine.
Bugger friend I'll go. A whiz in soup throw.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the ploughing bastard. Naught but skin and bones. Well, gentle trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
Tala no go. Tala sit. Sit us down. Tala suck cock shoes make.
Se viene conmigo.
I can see you've made friends, but Taller needs to come with me.
Blood know where Tala go. Tala shoes makes.
But I need him.
Tala's here stay. You shoes got. Og
Qué curioso.
shoes got not. Rug got not. Pug got not. Tala shoes make. Tala go.
Qué curioso que se llama Thaler, que es como la moneda que hay en Simbarón. Mola. Necesito solo un momento, volverá enseguida.
Now let's all stay calm. Taller will be back. He just needs to come with me. We'll, get some leather for your shoes.
Listen to Geralt. He's telling the plain truth.
Pobrecillos. Son muy tontos.
Look at your feet. They're fucking mammoth. Need a damn bale of leather to make shoes for them. Understand? Me and Geralt will get some cocksucking leather. Then I'll come back and make your blasted shoes for you.
Shoes is pock for and rug for.
2 pairs for each of you gnarl pricks.
I'll go, but back come must.
Knew you buggers were good mates. Sit tight. Be back in a bit.
Ever thought of having children?
Children aren't trolls, and vice versa. Besides, witches are sterile.
Ah, you've not changed a bit. Still tart as rotting rhubarb. Just happened to be passing through? Or did someone send you to find me?
Roach and Dijkstra.
Ah, mean they've not forgotten me. That's nice. Though I am grateful you came to get me, Geralt. Must have a lot on your mind, all those monsters to kill.
Heard you 3 are planning to do some killing of your own.
Huh? I tell you, clowns.
Kinda. Didn't offer any details, though. Maybe you'd be willing. Gesture of gratitude?
Sorry, mate. If they were mum, I've got to be mum.
Be that way. How'd you even wind up out here? Nilfgaard-occupied land now.
You saying the black ones have no use for cobblers?
Probably brought their own.
Brought fuck all, as I see it. Amateurs in uniform. And you'll not find a better cobbler than Tala anywhere in the north.
Yeah, right.
You doubt me?
You're a spy, and you're working with Roach and Dijkstra now. Doubt you went out there to fix Nilfgaardian boots.
Ah, I see you've thought about this. I admit it. Cobbler act's my cover. Who takes an interest in cobblers? No one. You sit there, doing your work, hammering on that sole, and blokes beside you talk. Bollocks, mostly. But sometimes they say something interesting. Thanks again, Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you buggered Organi's mates sideways. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
¿Cómo se te ocurrió lo de ser zapatero?
Tell me, you were a fence in Vizima. How'd you become a cobbler?
Pick the least suspicious profession. The fence thing, shite cover. Pissed too many folk off. I didn't need the attention. Sort about being an innkeep. You meet a lot of folk, you know, tossers mostly, but willing to talk about all sorts of things. Problem is, you're tied down like a mutt on a chain. One and the same yard all the time.
Whereas a cobbler travels everywhere.
Better believe it. Even cobbled together this fancy rolling stall.
Lovely.
Bloody bullseye. I've made a small fortune out of it since the war started. Those pricks in uniform are always marching. Know what happens when their cocksucking boots disintegrate? Their feet bleed, blister up. Not a soldier out there wouldn't sell his mother for a comfy pair of combat boots.
¿Y ahora qué vas a hacer?
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad. Dijkstra, Roach, and I have got a master plan to set in motion.
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate, I'm ploughing corn. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know. But I'm not on my own, so bloomin' unilateral decisions are out of the question. Trap stays shut, I'm afraid.
Right, gotcha.
Venga, hasta luego.
So long, Taller. And good luck.
Oh, I can bloody use it. Radovid's one crafty ore with a clap. But but we'll figure a way round that twat. Soon the old bloody North will be blathering about how he got fucked.
Careful it's not also blathering about 3 assassins, drawn and quartered.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.
Vale. Ah, pues ya está cumplido esto. Pues a ver qué otra misión tengo por aquí. Porque esta desde luego no. Una perla negra. Pues ya tengo el cabaret. No, esta. Utilería de Madame Irina.
Let's go! Hey-ya!
What was that about?
Advise you well. Steer far afield of Spitfire Bluff.
Hey, watch it, you blood. Why are you pushing?
In a hurry.
Vamos a la plaza del jerarca a hacer la misión de Jaskier.
Things are generally tidier back in Covina.
No, por aquí. Vale.
Those armies across the river. Worrying. I must resolve.
La 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 la.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled there?
Boars. Boars everywhere.
Creo que era aquí. Buenas, Irina.
Ah, so good to see you.
¿Tú os conocéis bien?
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Necesito un elemento de utilería.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Don't know who you're looking for. What you want? Hey! Holy moly, you're a...
Damn it, lost the way again. Eternal fire.
Ah, pues no está tan lejos. Pues vamos allá.
Back again, Rivian Trap.
Estoy empujando a todo el mundo, ¿eh? Me sería una pequeña paliza, creo. No. Por aquí, quizá. Cerca de la posada del... Supone después del anochecer. Vale, pues vamos allá. Vamos a meditar.
Finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Y ya está, ¿este es tu plan?
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench, and bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
More like the Crimson Asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Dandelion!
On guard!
I mean, Crimson Avenger!
You're better than I thought. What is this?
Guards! Help!
Dios mío, es un boss.
The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
My hero! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
Honestly, I'm not interested.
Pues ya está. Pues ha medio funcionado.
Ah, damnation.
Eternal fire,
Double shades.
father of all.
General Loren.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
¿Te puedo vender algo aquí?
Don't rightly know.
Mistaken me for someone else. You're the only one here's made a mistake. Now step up.
Hey, hola, muy buenas. Que...
Leave him alone.
And who might you be? Temple guard undercover?
Bueno, estoy preocupado.
Call me an admirer of law and order.
Made a mistake coming to this town then.
You're making the mistake. Leave him alone.
And if we don't?
Right.
This man's not worth your efforts. His shop's drowning in debt.
You're right. Even looks like a pauper.
I beg to differ. Don't even know why I bothered the bugger. My apologies, and fare thee well.
I, gotta go brush my teeth.
Go home, merchant, and try not to come round here anymore.
I will. I mean, I won't. I mean both, yes. Thank you, sir. I'm knackered.
Vaya, pues yo quería comprar. Maldito seas.
What village are you from?
Willows. It's in the area 2 days' road from the Zima. We've got arrived there just before winter.
Old man Newman left me a gift last time. Black ones, Redanians, as long as they pay and don't hit.
You don't know how to give, you can't receive.
Sweetie.
Saying I'm no good at giving. To give, you've got to have talent and character.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
¿Qué opciones tenemos?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Ah, ¿sí?
No, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Las que está diciendo esto por ti, así que tú decides. El estilo de tocado es mal apropiado para un cabaret.
Boudoir seems like a better fit for cabaret. Just don't go overboard on stuffed upholstery.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Sin haber venido. ¡Hala!
Well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
Yo también lo creo.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Sí, creo que llegará tarde.
He said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Vale, creo que se ha metido en un lío.
Well, that's a freak.
Looking to make some coin too, eh? Good folk. Mages have set the
Ahora
hunters.
toca buscar a Jaskier.
They seek to burn the city down.
Trouble?
Duty calls. Our world will burn. Burn in the eternal fire.
Molly, everything all right? Open up!
Sick of it all.
Espera, aquí. A ver, ¿qué pasa aquí?
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
Hace horas.
But you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No sé qué
No
decirte.
idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Buscamos esa llave.
Fine. Let's find the key. Not here.
Find anything?
How are you
Damn it.
living?
Now
We've
where
no
would she
monsters.
leave?
The key.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Rubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
¿Qué? Es
You said
imposible.
that?
Una mierda. No he hecho eso
Well,
nunca.
there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Bueno. Déjale terminar.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose. In that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Todo el mundo es civilizado.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
Lo has hecho muy bien, la verdad.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Rubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
¿Quién es Rotlick y qué pasa con esos carteles?
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. and I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
Sí, mejor que no parezca un burdel. Ya voy yo por los carteles. Venga, volvete al Romero.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Y tenemos por aquí un... algo. Parece que hay un forjador de algo. O algo. Espera, a ver. No. O hay una mesa de trabajo, quizá. Está arriba. A ver. ¿Hay una mesa de forja? Aquí quizá. No. ¿Dónde demonios se supone? Ah, claro, porque es donde vivía Hattori. Pero todavía no he hecho su misión, con lo cual nada. Bueno. Tocará hacerlo cuando se pueda. Voy a guardar por si acaso. Estoy disparada de Hattori, que me ha pasado más de una vez.
Will's mightier than the sword, oh yes.
Think I pissed me trousers.
So, what's it gonna be?
Menos mal que hay los puntos de ruta, si no este juego sería imposible. ¿Os imagináis tener que buscar a la gente a los Skyrim? Bueno, Skyrim no, Morrowind. Oh, vaya, hombre, se ha metido en un lío, qué sorpresa.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Voy a por unos carteles.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
Ah, pues entonces te voy a poner una
Here
paliza.
I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
You regret this, mutant.
Ever fight a witcher?
Pues ya está. ¿Se ha quedado esto bloqueado? Se ha quedado esto pillado, creo. Ah, no, vale.
Tell me what you want, damn it.
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick? Where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
tell you, this city will devour itself.
What's this trite now, Frank? Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp. By order of the hierarch, whosoever conceals from me
A ver dónde es. El quinto cojón, me lo imaginaba. Ah.
That reptile is...
Devil's take every man jacket off you.
New rider pulls into the lead.
Aquí hay hay una misión.
Well, Rotlick, seems you're a considerable...
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Ya no están.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
¿Quién es el conde de Louverton?
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
¿Qué es lo que le preocupa?
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
You've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Deja que te pegue la deuda, anda.
Let me pay off your debt. No strings attached.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Oh, damnation.
When will the next witch burn, I wonder?
Hay alguien por aquí arriba.
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
No, no me lo pregunto.
Coin for the rider's fee and a steed of your own, why not? Decide
Paso.
quickly, please. There's a race about to begin.
Desde luego.
Will we receive any restitution for our investment?
What's going on there?
Vamos otra vez a hablar con Jaskier.
I serve the eternal fire.
Where you going?
Sick of it all.
¿Qué le pasa a este? Dios mío, un fallo en Matrix.
We start in G major and...
Well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, more theatrical. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
¿Ya se me da el Romero y Tomillo?
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
¿Y la coreografía?
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening? We haven't.
But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Con mucho gusto.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He saw right.
And she say anything about me?
Alabo tu forma de razonar.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time.
Oh, yeah.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Bueno.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Ask the dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
Está preciosa.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
Esto no lo esperaba.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but
Dios
you
mío.
are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to
¡Qué
imbibe
hija de puta!
caustic fluid.
Hostia. ¿Quién le ha hecho esto? Esto no fue ni un robo ni un ataque normal.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week, a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Eso supone un riesgo para usted.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into. I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself. Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword. Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark? A flail. Morning star, maybe. What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
¿Puedo entrar en el depósito?
Think they'll let me into the morgue? By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine. Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting. We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Vamos.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
No me acordaba de esto. Joder. Pero qué bestia.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about? Think. Sewing up drowner victim. Hear that? Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Geralt!
Por cierto, ya que estoy. Voy a tomarme algo.
How's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Sí, su voz se acaba de ir a tomar por el culo. Espera, voy a ver si puedo cambiar cosas del inventario. Porque el búho real quiero que no lo utilizo nunca. Hacer la regeneración de vigor. Luna llena. La meta de vitalidad máxima.
Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Tenemos aquí... A ver quién es este señor. Bueno, creo que ya me lo han presentado.
Looks like necrophages got to this one.
A ver aquí.
Human. Wrong body type. That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely. Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood?
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Empecemos con el torso.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's
examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Cicatriz.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Bueno, ahora vamos al abdomen.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Veremos otra cosa. Eso es la cabeza.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Tenemos las cuencas.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
¿Pólvora?
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Mírale la boca.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Le he cortado la laringe.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Me mola bastante, por cierto, la iluminación que han elegido para esta escena. Vamos a por las manos.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Vale, piernas.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard, right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor.
Genitales.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Ya veremos.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
No.
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Bueno, ya es lo suficiente.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Este es un asesinato ritual.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
¿Dónde se encontró el cadáver del carpintero?
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
¿Quién es Nathaniel?
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job.
Puedes haberme dicho que conocías al forense.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Voy a obligarte a hablar. Me estás ayudando
Don't
así,
aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Look for your kind beyond the walls.
Y continuaremos con el tema de la venganza a Priscila. La venganza de Priscila, porque es que han tocado a Priscila, le han quitado la voz, le han arrancado un ojo. Hay que vengarse de esto. Pero esto lo haremos ya el próximo día. Muchas gracias por seguirme y hasta la próxima.